Good morning, my dear. In this video, I'm gonna show you my very simple morning routine and add a little bit color to my eyeshadow, to my eyelids. So right now, I already have skincare. I have already applied the skincare on my face and it feels a little bit tacky and oily, tiny little bit oily. So I will start with the foundation. Usually I mix two foundations together. This is Zelens and Mercier moisturizer. I think it's moisturizer, tinted moisturizer. You see, that's how much foundation I use. So I mix them together with my finger and then just apply the dots all over my face, and eventually I will blend it in. I have a few brushes for foundation, but most of the time I choose to use my hands. There is a mirror in front of me, so if you see me not looking into the camera, that means that I'm looking in the mirror. We have a beautiful day today. It's so warm already. It's almost like summer, above 20 degrees Celsius, and I hope we can go somewhere trekking today with my son. As you can see, I applied the foundation all over my face, including around the eyes and the nose, and try to go into all those small places where it's so difficult to apply it. And I do not use a concealer for several reasons. First, it's difficult to find a concealer that is not too light, not too pink, not too yellow. And second, most of concealers, no matter what, they always get stuck here in a crease under the eyelid. They feel cakey, and that's why I decided not to use the concealer. Overall, I even like that this area is a little bit like I find that when I use a concealer, so this area under my eye is unnaturally too bright, and I feel that it looks weird. So next step is blush. I use this blush, very simple and beautiful color. You see how well it merged with my skin tone. Perfect. It's cream. I love using cream products, like cream, even cream eyeshadows. But cream eyeshadows has less variety in terms of colors, so that's why most of my eyeshadows are powdery, but I also have a few cream that are my favorite, and I use them over and over again. As you saw, I put it here, and sometimes I put tiny little bit on the bridge of my nose. Powder, I use this face brush, and I apply powder in a T-zone only. So usually I keep the cheeks a tiny bit moist, and I do not apply powder there. So mainly powder goes on my forehead, here, and on my nose. Oh, that's what shine the most. Here, because I don't want this line to be visible. But if I don't mattify this, so then here I will have like a shiny, you know, like a light reflecting, and then it will increase the visibility of these lines around the mouth. And then also I put the powder on top of my eye. So basically I close my eye and I pat it like this. I do this because next step is I will apply the dry eyeshadow to the crease, and if I do not apply the powder on the eye before that, then it will stick in patches. It will look patchy. Okay, this is the new eye primer. I have never tried it before, so let's try it today and see how it goes. This is matte, and this is by Rare Beauty. So okay, I'm gonna put it down and do like this. I'm just gonna do a few dots and then blend it in. Okay. I have got two eyeshadow primers. One is this one by Rare Beauty and it's matte, and another is by Urban Decay, which is a little bit shiny. It's in it's Sin. The color name is Sin, so it's a little bit shiny and pearly. Honestly, they both work. Actually, they both work. I wish that companies make eyelid primers in darker colors, because my eyelids, as you can see, naturally my eyelids are tiny little bit darker, and if, let's say, I want to use the eye primer as an eyeshadow, which you can actually, you can use the Urban Decay primer as an eyeshadow, but it doesn't look natural on me, because same as this one, it is way too light. So I wish companies have a different shades of why did I make just one eye? So I wish companies made just this eye primers in different shades, maybe slightly darker. I understand that the lighter it is, the more the color of the eyeshadow that you will put on top of it, the more it will pop. So I totally understand that, and that's probably why they make them so pale. But I wish that they had just one or several shades for those who want to wear the primer alone without putting the eyeshadows on it. So you see, it's like they look like too white, right? Okay, but I'm gonna put the eyeshadow on top, so I'm not really worried about that. So first I'm gonna put the Burberry taupe in the crease. I put tiny little bit of a product because I don't want it to be too dark, and then this is what I do. Okay, that's all. You see, it's just create a tiny bit of dabs in both for both eyes. What I'm looking forward to trying is this palette by Violet Voss, the Rainbow. Today I'm gonna be using this color. Oh my god, look how bright it is. Love it. So bright. I love it. I have been using brown and beige colors on my eyes for years, and although I kind of like natural makeup, but I feel I'm getting tired of it, so I want something crazy. I want something colorful. My husband asked me recently if I'm in my midlife crisis because I love using bright colors. I colored my hair pink a few weeks ago. Now the color washed over it. It was like a temporary color. And now I also bought this super bright eyeshadow palette. He didn't see it yet, so I'm kind of curious of his reaction. Oh my god, look at that. So beautiful. Okay, that's all. Next thing is the eyeliner. I use this felt tip, or how you call it, like this. It's a very sharp black felt tip eyeliner, and that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna make a super thin line all along the eyelid, all the way to the back, and then extend it tiny little bit, just like that. You see, tiny little bit of the extension, and then do the same on this eye. Ooh, okay. Sometimes it happens. So when I do for this eye, I prefer to start from the back drag it to the front. Okay, awesome. Love it, love it, love it. I feel that I want to add a tiny bit of different color. Let's see, what can we add here? Add a bit of pearl. Pearl is the shiniest among all. It's like a white, it looks white, but actually it's not. All right, I love it, I love it, I love it. Wait, one more thing. Yeah, I'm gonna use the same brush. So every time when I just want to change the color, I just clean the brush on my hand. And then I'm gonna take tiny little bit of this pearl color and put it here right in the middle. Perfect, yes, like that. And then I do the same on the other eye. Yeah. As you can see, it highlights the top of the eyelid, the middle of the eyelid, just above the pupil. All right. So, mascara now. Mascara. Love it. So eyeshadow primer definitely helps the colors pop. Without this, it would not be so bright. And also on top, if you put this eyeshadow on top of the Rare Beauty primer, it looks tiny little bit matte. It's not really matte because the eyeshadow is already a bit pearly, but so it will never look matte, but it looks less shiny than unless if you put it on top of the Urban Decay Sin eyeshadow primer. That one is already pearly, and on top of that, if you put another pearly eyeshadow, so it's super, it's like, it looks like a foil. Yeah, super metallic and very, very bright and shiny. I like both effects, so maybe next time I will show you how it looks on top of the Urban Decay. The next step is the eyebrows. So when I draw the eyebrows, first I use Uemura pencil that has this taupe color. It's not really black, although my eyebrows are black, but I don't like using anything too dark on it. So when I draw my eyebrows, as you can see, they have this shape, like lifted in the middle. So, and the first part of the eyebrow is quite thick, but the end is thin. So I fill in the gaps in this first part, and then when I move on to the second part, first I try to make it more straight. So I fill in this curve, and then I extend it here on top to make it thicker. You see? No, that's it. So this is already fixed, and this is not. All right, so that is my eyebrows. And the reason why I try to make them more straight, because when I talk, often I lift my eyebrows. So if I do not make them a little bit straight, then the arch is like too much. Okay, and the last one finally is the lip balm. Usually on daily basis, I use this lip balm. This is a Fresh Sugar lip balm. This is my all-time favorite. My lips still look like my lips, exactly the same color, but just juicier and so natural and shiny and full, moisturized, young. They look young. And the good thing, this thing is absolutely not sticky. I hate sticky lip products, but this thing is not. I'm on my third bottle of this little lip balm, so yeah, I really love it. Okay, so that's the end of my normal makeup with a little twist on my eyes, and I love it. Thank you for being with me. See you later.